Previously on Maybe the Chosen Ones.
While speaking with the Dragon Guardian Volante, the party learned of some nearby darkness within the old Crin Prison to the east of Oras.
With a quick stop at the enchantment shop for Gregor's axe, the party then went straight to Crin Prison.
With the chill of an eerie laugh and a quick gust of wind, the party was thrown down a hole to the bottom of the prison.
They managed to fight their way through skeletons and to the top platform where a nasty ghast awaited them.
Through a tense battle, the party killed the ghast and retrieved another glowing rock from him.
Then the Fey Protector, a Minotaur named Abel, appeared and gave great words of comfort and encouragement to the group.
However, this is not the end of the darkness in Campy. The Call of Or, Heart of Tannin. The world of Tannin is home to 12 realms, protected and ruled by the Dragon Guardians. For centuries, it has been ravaged by the ever-growing shroud of darkness. Just when it seems that all hope is lost, 4 heroes destined to save the world answer the celestial calling of light set before them.
Gregor McConnor, the fierce half-elf fighter.
Udan Jadan, the spirited human bard.
Finnegan Stumblebatch, the quick-witted and wizardly gnome.
Dryodalis, the loyal Eladrin paladin.
What lies ahead on this epic adventure for these heroes? Who are, maybe, the chosen ones. So you guys have just finished going through the prison. You beat the ugly thing and
Tried to wrestle the ghast and
Yep.
That was intense. I was like, don't
Oh
don't.
god, that's right.
and if you guys will recall, you guys retrieved a stone, a rare stone, from the body of the ghast.
Threw up.
And
Yeah.
and it looks very, very similar to the one that you received from the crazy place that was on the Great Chasm. So now you have 2 stony things. As you guys step out into the day, it's midday now. The sun is directly overhead. You kind of look around, dusting yourselves off, just kind of taking a breather, figuring out what to do next. As this is happening, you see Drya stop and kind of freeze.
Here we go.
And suddenly there's streams of light surrounding you guys, and you find yourselves in the Or once again.
Ooh.
My companions, I have brought us to the Or since I felt a swell of power as we've increased our skills and experiences through the presence of Ruach, Spirit of Light. I heard a calling from Imsof to take a moment as we each discover each of our own paths in life and as warriors. Gregor McConnor, our relentless fighter, what path shall you take? That of a champion or of a battle master?
Oh god, I thought you were about to. I think we should be vulnerable with each other.
Therapeutic session.
Everyone hold hands, cry. Oh, Dryas, I love your memoried self when you have control of your faculties.
Such presence.
It's presence. It's a good word. I have Battle Master. I tried to D&D cool think. So, yeah.
Udan Jadan, our spirited bard, what path shall you take? That of lore or of valor?
Did you choose yet?
I think she did, but do you remember which one? I do not remember which one.
I leveled up outside of the game.
Oh yes.
Did my homework.
Valor. Finnegan Stumblebatch, our quick-witted wizard. What path shall you take? That of evocation, illusion, necromancy, divination, abjuration, conjuration, or enchantment. Dry eye kind of gives you like a stink eye.
Well, I'm a big fan of creating creatures to fight for you, so I'll go with conjuration.
And finally, as
Skyrim.
your Fey Paladin, I have chosen my path, that of ancient devotion. I would like to carry out the sacred oath before each of you, my companions. So Dryad bends her knee and holds out her sword and shield in front of her, and she bows her head in reverence. And this is the actual quote thingy from the book of the oath from the Paladin. I swear to kindle the light. Through my acts of mercy, kindness, and forgiveness, I will kindle the light of hope in the world, beating back despair. I swear to shelter the light. Where there is good, beauty, love, and laughter in the world, I will stand against the wickedness that would swallow it. Where life flourishes, I will stand against the forces that would render it barren. I swear to preserve my own light. I will delight in song and laughter, in beauty and art. If I allow the light to die in my own heart, I can't preserve it in the world. I swear to be the light. I will be a glorious beacon for all who live in despair. I will let the light of my joy and courage shine forth in all my deeds. All of this I swear to uphold in the name of Ainsaf, Maor, and Rurak. Andra stands up. When I had left the Ore to find all of you to bring you together, my high skills and experience were lost from my memory, but as we travel together and cleanse each realm, my strength and yours, and my mind, my memory, will shine brighter as the ore is restored across Tannin. So I thank all of you in accepting this quest.
Does that mean you have a piece of your memory back?
Yes, as
got
we
her
go
20s
on
back.
and more of the portals are restored to light, I retain more.
Uh,
Best years of our life.
Yeah.
I think I will.
I texted a lot.
Oh, I watched a lot of TV.
Oh, on Instagram.
So much Doctor Who. That's all it was.
I remembered every episode of Doctor Who. It was all one big tiny one
That's
blur.
where the song plays when we go to the ore.
digging it up.
So, thank you. Sweet. Transported back.
Okay, so it's more of a.
We're all there, but Gregor's going on like this trippy time vortex thing.
I've been splinched! My arm!
Oh guys, it's such a beautiful day out.
Do you, remember the last 10 seconds?
Yeah, we just beat that really gross thing. She didn't remember the oath she did.
Do you remember the oath you took?
It sounded like you practiced it.
It was beautiful.
That sounds really important.
Did I?
I'll just take your word for it.
Alright. Do you remember her oath? I remember art and heart.
Beauty, heart.
God, the only thing I could
Ainsaf. Yes.
I was moved. Why don't I remember the things that move me?
That seems like a very deep question for Greg
Guys.
personally.
I'm starting to think I don't have a leg to stand on to mock her memory.
We be saving the world.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
So as you guys are standing there,
You matter.
slightly disoriented from having just been in the ore, whatever damages you received during the previous encounter were all erased.
Oh yeah, so we're
Yeah.
basically just in a long rest.
So you
all
have all
spells are
spell
back.
slots, everything has been returned to you, all recent wounds and everything are healed. So no new gnarly scars for Gregor.
Nah.
But you get to keep your old ones. So
Good.
so you guys are standing at the entrance to this prison when suddenly you hear a help from just over the hill, and you look up and you see a little kind of tiny puff of dust and sand that's being kicked up as a little just eccentric and crazy looking halfling appears from over the edge. And he runs up to you guys, being the first people that he's seen since he started his erratic run, and he falls down face first at you guys' feet, and just for a moment he just is like breathing heavily, just heaving. And finally, he stands up, having regained a little bit of his energy, and gasps and looks up at you, Finnegan, because you're the closest to his height. And he says, "Onions!"
Finnegan. Nice to meet you.
He reaches up and he shakes your hand, but then as he stands up, he says, "That's not my name.
Oh.
That's not my name. It's my livelihood. Onions."
Oh.
Not
Oof.
my cabbages!
Oh God.
So okay, guys, I'm from Collina, and I have an onion stand.
Whew. I'm leaning back because I assume his
Yep.
breath ain't great.
Or his whole body.
You have
Yeah.
done nothing about him. He smells particularly delightful at all. And you just so okay. So normally I wouldn't be freaking out like this, but so for the past couple of days, there's been this ogre who's been kind of just making Matt laugh.
And this ogre and his donkey.
There's this ogre who's been just terrorizing the town. And normally I wouldn't care, and frankly I haven't cared over the last couple of days, but he went too far.
Callous little fella.
He stole my onions!
What are onions? It's just
They're so delightful. They're so yummy. They smell so good.
Alright.
And I sell them and make money doing it. But I haven't made any money because I don't have any onions.
Yeah.
Gregory.
Gregory looks at the halfling just like this with his journal. Onions.
Onion quest.
The quest name is, if you choose to accept it,
I'm not going to write that down until I have a few questions answered.
the Onion Ogre.
Will these onions need us any closer to the stones or the scales? We already have the scale.
Shouldn't we help those poor little people?
Guys!
The invasion of the Fire Nation is in 1 week. We don't have time to go around helping every single person who needs our help.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Guys, as much as it doesn't matter, it's not just me who's suffering from this. The whole town of Collina. Yes,
It's a tri-county area.
So guess what? If you help me get my onions back, you help Collina. You help a whole town of
there
halfling,
be-
adorable people.
Will there be some money?
Yes.
We're a little short on funds.
Yeah.
And we're trying to redo our house.
We're
I will give you 300 gold pieces.
Ooh, a hot
That's it?
dog.
That's the most.
1,000 gold pieces.
We can't. He's
You're
gonna
freaking nuts, lady.
800.
300.
How
This
much?
is how bargaining works.
That's
He
all I
looks
have.
750.
I'm
Wait,
changing my
fuck.
number.
300.
He looks kind of poor.
How much does a quart of onions run?
Not 300.
Well, do these other halflings
this is not a
have
good investment
money
for me, but I just want my onions back.
that
Udon. I really appreciate, totally understand, and would be on board with doing exactly what you're doing, but 300 is more money than we have ever been offered in our lives. So,
So I have a bad gauge on things. I have a bad gauge on money and I have a bad gauge on time. Rich kid. Don't tell me.
why haven't you mentioned this before?
Wait,
Why don't you want to tell Finnegan?
Somebody say money? What are we talking about?
We'll be vulnerable with you in a minute.
I imagine us huddling and Finn's just underneath
Trying to hop
all of
in
us,
there.
just like,
And I'm just like,
You have access to infinite resources.
no, I don't.
So I
Not
guess
now,
I'm talking onion breath.
But
Well,
I
when can
was
we?
raised with
Infinite
fun.
resources.
power.
Yeah, that explains a lot, but being raised with money doesn't mean you have the
It
money.
means I'm a spoiled brat and I don't understand money, which is why I'm poor and a bard. It's why I went into music! To be poor and a bard.
Well,
because you make money. 'Cause
all right.
We're a band. We're a band.
So while this has been happening, this little onion man, who has not introduced himself yet, by the way, he's just standing there listening to you guys argue about how rich Udon used to be, and he just says, "So, you gonna get my onions?"
Fine.
We'll do it.
Let's
Okay.
go help you.
And it's
your
called
people.
Ogres Have Layers.
No, it's just called the Onion Ogre.
It's called Ogre.
And so, like, once again, because Finn, you are the closest to his height.
I know how it is.
He says, "So it's a deal?"
I stick out my hand.
He spits into your hand.
I retract my hand.
He spits into your hand and then claps hands with you, and he says, "My name is Welby. Pleasure to do business with you."
I'm sure.
Lead us to your people.
You want to go to town first? What about the onion? What are my onions?
Let's go to the
Where?
enemy ogre.
At this point,
Where should we look?
at this point, you guys are about a half a day away from the town.
From Collina.
So
He ran for half a day?
he's been running.
Little trooper.
Yeah. He was running towards the nearest town,
Oh,
and you guys just happened to be the first people he came across.
Lucky us.
By the time that you get to Collina,
This is him.
to this encounter, it will be nighttime.
Okay.
So that just to
Spooky.
help in your decision.
Okay.
Yeah. So where do you guys choose to go? Do you guys want to go to Collina, or do you guys want to go directly to this fight?
Does everybody feel ready for a fight?
We did
We
feel
are
refreshed
already
coming
Yeah.
out of Wolf.
healed.
I mean,
I'm feeling fresh and free.
yeah, I'm bright-eyed and
I'm
bushy-tailed.
feeling first, yeah.
Find the onions.
Okay. So Welby starts running in the direction he came from.
Oh, no.
He's not running very
those
fast.
horses.
He's a halfling. He's not running very fast. It's like
fight job.
the Siege of the
They're
Black.
running
It's the
fast.
Siege of the Black Cave.
Okay.
They run up. He runs up, and then you guys start to trot, and you're keeping up to him at a fast walking pace.
That's amazing.
Except for Finn, because you're smaller.
Guys,
than
wait
he
up!
is.
Lead on.
You guys journey for half a day at a very brisk pace.
And
In
travel
your,
montage.
I thought
In
onions
your,
would give you
um,
so much
in
energy.
your
Oh, this
journey,
guy.
in your journey, it's now dusk. While following him, have skirted the town of Collina, going to the other side of it.
Can we go run through town so Gregor can just five coins? Here's a beer.
He has actually led you around the outskirts of the town.
All right, that's fine. I have my.
And it's basically Hobbit.
It's flat.
It is basically Hobbiton. Yeah.
Oh,
No, so you guys
sweet.
see cute little houses, rolling hills, a stream going through the town, ponies everywhere. You do notice some festivities. You do notice some decorations being set up, and there is a party being prepared. But you don't have time to really care.
Really pretty. It's nighttime and we're running around these rolling
Yeah.
hills and we can see the twinkling.
Yeah, like
Yep, no,
sunset.
yep. So it is sunset. It's still light, but they're starting to hang lanterns and
little fireflies.
Guys, a
there
party!
are fireflies coming. There's distant neat sounds of music and laughter and merriments coming from Collina. But you have no time for this now. You're gonna go steal some
I'm
onions from
starting
an
to
ogre.
think I'm glad we came this way.
Yeah. So you outskirt it, and suddenly you come to a very abrupt stop.
Like he stops and we just run into him.
What do we see? What do we see? What
What
do
do
we
we
see? We're on a hill.
Okay, yeah. So you guys have been brought to this hill, and Welby just immediately stopped and kind of let you guys walk past him. And he said, "Gate, I'm not going any closer. I'm not a fighty boy. Should be around here somewhere." You don't see him.
Well,
You don't
There's
see.
no ogre?
You don't see the ogre.
Okay.
Please all roll
Okay, we're rolling.
Oh no.
for initiative.
Initiative?
Not
dang.
initiative.
Oh!
Not initiative.
Heart
I
attack.
apologize.
He falls from the sky.
Welby turns into the ogre.
Perception.
Yes.
That was terrible. That's 7. Guys, we're on a hill.
19.
15. No, 14.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
I'm looking at Welby thinking, this guy's no ogre.
Yeah. So you're straight up like not even paying attention.
Yeah.
Dry is looking around, but she gets distracted when she sees a butterfly.
Oh, it's pretty like me.
Or Gregor is trying so hard. He's trying so hard to figure out where this thing is.
I
Like,
am.
You go like full on Aragorn. You like put your ear to the ground and you're like.
All my fingers and toes are just
But you find nothing. John, on the other hand, you hear a loud but soft.
A loud butt. God, it is Shrek.
Dummy fake ogre.
Oh no.
Okay, so I hear it way
You
loud.
hear a loud, but kind of soft, but there's a lot of volume to it. A snore. And you can tell that it's coming from behind the right rock.
Anybody have any bombs?
Do you hear something?
Yes, okay, shh.
What?
He's sleeping.
Where?
Just over that rock.
I slide my sword out.
Get Mr. Wood.
Should we sneak over
Yeah,
there?
that can be very quiet.
Yeah. What's your approach? What's your plan?
I'm gonna whisper to Welby. This is probably our last chance to get away before everything goes sideways. Because knowing us, this is gonna be spectacular.
Were you, just out of curiosity, were you watching him? Were you looking at him during this whole exchange, or did you look away to hear what Udon had to tell you?
Oh, I looked at Udon.
Yeah,
to
you
listen
turn
to-
around to talk to him and he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Did he say where he was gonna be? Where are we gonna meet up with him? How are we gonna get the money?
It's probably
Guys-
a small town.
I start running from after Roby.
Guys-
I need to know. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this if we're not getting paid.
No,
so-
I'm right there with him. I
Are
feel
you-
like we've just gotten had.
You wearing armor?
I'm wearing a splint mail leather. It's medium armor.
Okay.
Before I didn't have the scene, do I know where Wilby went? Like, did he say where he would be? Because I don't want to make a thing.
You basically could assumed that his stand was in the town.
He just
Okay.
went back
He
to town
just
for
went back to
safety.
town.
Alright, then I say, he's in town.
I've still got his spit on my hand. I think that's binding.
With my lightness of foot.
What's your
what do you
movement
think about
speed?
that?
30?
Well, there's
Oh, I
this.
guess we're not
Okay,
done.
so
I
he's
love
like
how
right
much
here.
movement matters in this fight. This is great.
This is a top of a hill. This is a bigger hill. You went down into a valley. You went down a hill, down into a little bit of a valley,
Okay.
and up a hill.
I see. Okay. I changed my mind. I grab your shirt so you don't leave.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna all send our arrows or projectile spells all the way over there at the same time
That's a good idea. Great.
to scare him.
We can't
On the
see
count
him,
of
though.
3.
Wait, we're gonna aim at him.
At him!
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd probably just have
No,
disadvantage on.
yep, that's fine.
He's behind the big
But
rock.
we're gonna
Hold
try.
on.
He's behind the big rock.
Okay.
We would just have
You
disadvantage.
have very
on
much disadvantage.
Yeah,
Because
no,
you
that's
don't
fine.
see him,
Because
and
you
you
don't-
don't actually exactly even know where he is behind the rock.
But you still know, you know he's behind the rock.
Does
Hold on.
anyone else have a better idea?
Okay.
We could
I could
sneak up to the rock.
I could try and get up there and take a peek at where he is, and then I'll be able to get back instantly. I could just try and sneak up there
I also have
and figure out where he's at.
You do?
Yeah.
How much invisibility?
We didn't.
How long does it last?
An hour.
Oh my
Is that
god.
just on
So what are you doing?
cast invisibility on my?
Oh,
I think it just gives you advantage on stealth checks.
that's all it does.
But are
there's
you-
still sound, but you are at
From
advantage.
role-playing perspective, though, that should change a lot. I
Well,
mean,
you have
Yeah.
advantage on your stealth check because you technically are still making sounds.
And yeah,
what
and
about in combat when they try to fight you?
they have
Same thing.
they have
Oh,
disadvantage
okay.
on hitting you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How often can you do this? Is this a spell
It's
that
a
you picked?
spell
Okay.
that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a spell.
That you happen to pick for today.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I roll for
We did just long rest.
stealth then.
You do that? You cast invisibility?
I cast invisibility.
Can you see me? This is
Who
the first
said
time I've done this. I have an idea.
Yeah.
You can sneak up to the rock, hit him with something, and wake up, and then you jump and hide behind that rock, and then we'll have our attacks ready to shoot and hit him.
Alright.
Alright, I like this plan. It's a good plan, except it sucks. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No.
Peter Quill.
Sorry. Yeah, it's a good. No, I like that idea of a plan. But why do we need to wake him up until? Like, why do we need to wait? What if you're quiet, you find out, then we all try to get in position, like right around
one
him
of us-
before.
I think waking him up is the worst case scenario here.
This is what I can do.
Okay.
I can sneak over. I can ready an action
Yes.
Okay.
while you guys
Sure.
sneak over.
And if he wakes up,
Off
Yes.
we go.
Okay.
So we will
So
do what
she goes
you
first.
we will do what you do if he happens to wake up.
Hands
But
in.
we're gonna wait to see how long we can last.
On the count of 3, the band always
Okay.
wins.
I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
I'm invisible.
That
All
was
of my
nice.
Your hair
all my
grew.
gear and everything is like my actual hair.
Yeah. No, your Udon's hair. That when you turn invisible, Gregor says, your hair grew.
I don't get it.
Joke. And then I roll for sneak, right?
Okay, yep.
20! 20!
Oh,
Nat 20, eyewitness.
Stealthy stealth.
Okay.
So I don't even need to roll.
Nope. You're super
Technically
sneaky.
25 because I have that
She
much.
pirouettes straight onto the rock.
And then I like climb up on this rock.
And
Investigation
you see,
check.
no,
But I mean,
no,
I see.
Immediately, you see right behind that. There's a smoldering campfire, a half-eaten pony,
Also, I ready an
and the
action.
ogre. He's got his back to you guys, and he's not actually asleep. You notice that he's sitting at this. He's kind of dozy, but he's not asleep.
Oh, jeez.
So you peer over the side just in time to see him like reach through his loincloth and like scratch his butt.
Oh.
How tall is this rock?
You're above him.
Okay, like
Yeah.
like if I hide behind it, can I like peek over and see?
The rock is literally like the peak of the mountain. So yeah, or the hill,
Oh.
peak of the hill. So you can lean over it and he won't see you.
So is he pretending to make snoring sounds?
No, that's just he's just dozy and breathing heavily and
Okay.
and he's gross. So that's just what he sounds like.
Oh, so he's phlegmy.
Yeah,
Um,
that's his name.
So during this moment, as we're just kind of chilling, I'm gonna make my weapon a sacred weapon.
Ooh.
Gives me plus to my attack.
What does that look like?
My sword.
Maybe.
My sword glows.
Yeah.
It casts a bright light for 20 feet, so it wouldn't get to him, and it's dim for 20 feet after that, so I don't think this would alert him. But basically, I can add my charisma mod to my attack rolls.
And I, as a fighter, just knock an arrow and look at your glowing sword and my invisible friend and my wizard
And
buddy.
then-
Why
And
not
then
you?
what's your AC? 13?
Yeah?
You don't
Since
know.
we're not in combat,
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
frightened
cast,
about why I need to.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on you.
I
you
cast
get-
shield
You get
of
plus
faith.
2 AC for 10 minutes.
Oh, this is gonna make me reckless.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. So those are your actions are done, but he doesn't see you yet. So Udon, you're probably the most capable of making the first action. So
She readied an action, so we should
I
stealth
readied
over
an
there, right?
Are-
Wait. How
that
do
was
we,
the plan, right?
yeah, but how do we know that she's
I, like-
giving us the signal? Guy, you're
You're
invisible.
invisible.
You're invisible.
Oh, we didn't think that through.
I cast Mage Hand,
What?
and I like send it back to you guys.
Are they both
Is that a
concentration
cantrip?
spells?
Yeah, it
it's
is.
a cantrip.
This would-
wait.
Are they both
It's-
concentration spells though?
Here, I have the card.
Oh, that's handy.
Oh yeah, okay. A spectral floating hand appears at a
Okay.
point you choose within range.
The range
Okay,
is
wait.
30
30.
feet.
I can do 30 feet.
What's the component?
We
He-
don't components.
Components?
VS.
Voice.
Voice and sound.
Yep.
Wait. Voice and sound. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's voice.
Vocal and somatic.
Somatic,
So
that's
hand gestures
hand
too.
gesture.
But you do need to make sound.
Are you? So you're making us do those components,
Yeah,
but not the.
just not that you don't need to go collect
Not the
some
item.
some.
Assume she's there.
Okay, I just I realize what's happening, and I'm like, but I don't say that out loud. That's in my mind, and I'm just like, I have to do this. So I as quietly as
God.
I can. Oh no, do it.
I think you just have your crossbow out, probably.
Yeah, locked and loaded. But
But there is a vocal component, so I need you to roll another stealth check.
19.
Oh.
Okay.
Good. Wow. Okay, that's good. That's scary D&D. That's good. I like that.
Okay.
So I say,
As it happens.
and it's
Okay.
spectral, so it might be kind of glowing.
Okay, because it is
And
like
you guys are looking
dark
for my
now.
Yeah.
I gather everyone. What's that? It's so sorcery. What could it be?
We go, oh God!
Yeah.
It's a sign!
Okay, so just so you know, just for fun word pictures.
Yes.
When you did whisper that, you did like see the ogre like cock his head a little bit. You can't tell if it
Is
was
someone there? Must have been my imagination.
So good. Oh my god.
he does cock his head, but he doesn't move.
Okay,
Um,
Go guys.
One at a time.
sure.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Stealth.
Very scared.
Yep. Roll stealth.
Oh.
Okay, 13.
You're good.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, Finnegan. Should you wait here so that you can
I'm just
provide
kinda, like,
ranged
reaching out
cover if things go south? I've got the shield and the tank thing going on. I mean, is there a benefit to you being close? It's not that I don't want you with me at my side, but
If you insist, I'll hang back. I mean, it
cast
pains
what's the
me to
thing
get
on
too
me?
close.
Yeah, you have
shield
plus
of
2
faith.
AC. 10 minutes. So go.
That's right. I'm going. I'm going.
Okay, roll for
I've never felt so invulnerable. I rolled a 3.
Well, now,
anything?
add your
Do
things.
you got anything?
DC checks of 5 to 9 are
Alright.
just nothing.
So that's a
it's
6.
fine.
He has a super low passive perception, but it's not that low. Okay, so as you make it all the way to almost right behind them, and you step on a clump of very loose rocks, and they all like tumble down.
But then I catch myself and go, oh, thank God.
The ogre yells.
Oh.
Gregor pulls and puts his bow away, draws his sword and shield, and runs.
Really quickly, I want to read these to you.
Oh, no.
Here are the characteristics of an ogre: primitive wanderers, legendary stupidity, greedy, gruesome gluttons.
Oh no.
But my favorite, furious tempers.
Like Shrek.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was
Giant mutant
trying
leprechaun.
to nap. He just got done eating half a pony.
And that really fills you up.
And he was kind of sleeping, and that noise, I mean, he's in the middle of nowhere, so there's no other noise. So he was not ready for noise. This noise instantly wakes him up, and he is 100% mad.
Oh.
And he turns. So he
He
turns.
doesn't see you, he sees me.
With he turns and he's got well, first he's sitting down. He reaches down and he grabs in one hand he grabs a javelin, in the other he grabs a club.
Oh, yikes.
And he stands up and he turns because he knows the noise came from behind him, so he turns to face you guys. He can't see you guys yet, but
You can't see me?
he can't see anyone above.
You're hiding behind the rocks, or are you on?
I'm on the rock.
It's taller than him. You guys are above his eye level. Right?
So if
He's not looking
okay,
at us?
and then if we were on floor level, he would have full cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but what happens is he reaches up and he grabs the ledge and he pulls himself up and pokes his eyes over. And he sees
I
you.
slash him in the face! My ready action release.
Okay.
Can I slash him in the face at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not in.
Right, okay.
So this is a
Can we all just
surprise,
go?
a surprise round for people in range, which I am not.
Us two.
I'm over here going.
Loon, boy, hey, boy, come, go
I'm
fight.
gonna roll hit.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
dead!
Yeah, right. Yeah, roll for damage, please.
Oh, right. So that's with my sword. Really? That's freaking 1.
So you get 2 damage.
Well, plus, I get 2 for my.
Yeah,
fighting.
but you only double that.
No. So 2 plus 2s.
Okay, sorry.
Waste of a freaking nat 20.
Yeah.
Abby.
My glowing sword.
Shot my hand crossbow, released the bolts.
What did you roll for hit to hit?
Oh, 7.
You hit.
Sweet. And I already rolled my 6.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 8.
He's got a scratched up bloody face. He rears back and kind of drops. He doesn't fall anywhere, but he lets go of the ledge. And he kind of crashes to the ground, and he just looks up and he shakes both of his weapons at you guys and he screams. And now roll for initiative.
Can I roll an animal handling check to get Loon to follow me? I know I'm not Loon's master.
Okay.
I've never had
Here's the thing.
wolf. What?
As much as any of you guys are, she's part of the party.
Okay.
She trusts you.
Oh,
You're one of her BFFs.
Yeah.
In that case,
I mean, you
Let's go
can't
roll.
exactly command her to attack like Udon can, but she'll follow you unless Udon has previously asked her not to.
and I rolled a 10.
I got a 17.
I got a 15.
Roll for Loon, please.
5.
16.
Megan, it's
Yes.
your turn.
Oh, ogre, right.
I'm gonna do. Because heck, we're gonna fight. I'm gonna do a
I
spell.
love this.
I'm gonna do Thunderous Smite. Stab him again with my sword. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
For 3 slashing damage. 3 slashing damage, and then 2d6 of thunder.
Dang.
Oh my gosh, a 1.
That's a good spell.
So 2 damage.
2
Thunder
damage.
and
You
3
need to
slash.
put that dice in dice jail.
Yes.
Is that the new one?
No, this is my good set. The d20 is really good.
Dice jail.
Yeah.
And then he has to succeed on a strength savings throw or be pushed back 10 feet and not prone. He's probably strong.
Okay.
Which is
2d6.
13.
You got 14.
Dang!
Josh, are you
well.
cheating?
Yes.
Oh well.
Yes.
Matt.
I've got spell slots to burn now. I'm so excited.
Can I have some?
Yeah. I'm going to shoot off a magic missile. So I'm going to send it arcing over the hill into the ogre where I heard the noise coming from.
Can you see him?
No, I can't. Can I scale the mountain to peek over the hill and look at him?
Honestly, you're close enough. I'd say you're able to get to the top. You're able to get up right next to them, so.
Okay, cool. So I'll do magic missile. 11 damage.
Okay. He's not a happy camper right now. Abby.
You're still invisible. I'm gonna get out my boomerang. I'm gonna throw my boomerang.
With my
11.
boomerang.
Defense
So,
win.
Dang it.
So what happens is you guys see from this empty space, you see a boomerang suddenly. It spins out, just shooting towards this ogre, and it kind of spins around the ogre, and it just goes right back to the invisible space and disappears again.
Are you still invisible after attacking?
I think you do concentration spell.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
I think
As long as you're not concentrating on another spell, you can keep it up.
Who's next in line?
Um.
Oh, Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. So you can add a d6 to any d20 roll.
Ooh.
Come on, girl, boy.
It's not your turn.
Oh, it's not? It's the ogres.
It is. So the ogre, he kind of keeps on stepping back as he keeps on getting hit with crap, and he wipes the blood from his face, and he looks up at you guys, and I mean, you guys hurt him, and that his eyes are like full of blood now,
Ew.
like the whites of his eyes are red now.
That's pretty gross.
And he looks up at you guys, still holding these 2 weapons, and
This isn't pretty, guys.
he bounds towards you guys. I mean, he's only a couple of feet away from the edge, and he leaps up and grabs the edge and pulls himself up, and he's standing right next to Udon.
Oh,
He doesn't
no.
know it, but he's standing right next to Udon.
On the mountain.
On the top. It's just a hill. It's just a hill.
Okay,
It's
so
not a
he's
mountain.
standing.
It's just a
Okay,
hill.
right.
So he's standing right on the side of her. No, actually right in front of you guys. Never mind.
So
Yeah.
we're probably at height, like, his knees now?
Yes. He can't. So obviously he can't see. He cannot see Udon. So he looks down at you, Draya,
Ooh,
I did stab him twice in the face, so.
and he takes his club in his right hand, and he just bonks you.
My shield ready!
And he gets a 9 to hit.
Oh man!
Hey.
I just blocked that glove.
So no, so you don't deflect it. It's very strong.
My
He
gosh.
would bend your sword.
Right.
But what he does, you don't even have to dodge because it was so fast that you don't even really, because he just jumped up and startled you. It's Swagron on. He just swings down right in between you and Udon and just creates this massive gash in the hill top. He actually sends some boulders flying backwards in the direction of Dawson. This is too far away for you to actually have to worry about, but you see this, frankly, a mini boulder just kind of whoosh out from the mountain and smash into the valley in
when he
between.
strikes, and I can see him now in all of his fury.
Oh yeah, because he's standing, 10 heads taller than you
In
now.
that case, out comes the bow.
And now it is Gregor the Connor's turn.
Come on, girl, boy, loon, wolf, bay. Let's go. And I run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
And you have to go up the hill, so it's
Can I go around it?
yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay, 30. So I'm gonna try to circumvent here, but so I can still see him from this position, correct?
Yep, but you're just below him now.
Yep. All right, and I am going to distracting strike.
Ooh.
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you expend 1 superiority die to distract the creature,
How
giving
many do
your
you have?
allies an opening. I have 3.
Okay.
You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. The next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage if it's made before the start of my next turn. So if one of you tries to attack it before my next turn, which you will, you get
Yep.
advantage.
Cool. You do have a d6 you can add to that if you need to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If you need to.
All right. Well, that's an 18 with the d6.
That
and then
absolutely
plus my strength. Okay.
works.
Great. So I have my bow and I run around the hill and I say, "Hey, onion butt! And I shoot my arrow at it for a damage of 10 damage. And now the next attack roll gets the target by an attacker other than me has advantage. Did Loon follow me, by the way?
Yeah, I'd say she's right next to you. Now his attentions are focused temporarily on you. It is Loon's turn, and
She had to get close to.
she has to climb the mountain and bite him if she wants to. I'd say it's a good
25, 30,
20 foot,
40.
20 feet to the top of the hill.
Cool. That's my move.
That's her turn then. Megan, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna slash at its knee. 9 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's great.
Wait, advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Dang it.
I'm sorry, John.
I hate you guys.
10
But that
to
reaction-
hit.
That doesn't even need to be seen.
I'm sorry.
Should have gone with goading strike.
Matt, it's your turn.
Do I get advantage too?
No.
Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna throw a chromatic orb at it. And it's gonna be poison. And that is 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. 8 damage.
Abby, it's your turn. And you are still invisible.
15 to hit.
I'm so stupid.
That hits.
Oh, I forgot I had my secret weapon. I didn't hit.
I'm gonna
right.
take my boomerang and.
Okay, so
Actually, he's pretty close to me right now, right?
yeah. I mean, you can still use a boomerang. It's fine.
Or your sword.
Just smack him
I
with
know. I'll just use my boomerang then.
it. Okay.
6 damage.
Jeez, really?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, the plus I didn't even add my dexterity.
Oh,
Hey.
do that.
So 9 damage.
It's now the ogre's turn. And honestly, he's just doing that club thing again
Abby.
at you because you're the closest thing to him.
Well, it's me and Finn.
Yeah, but he can't really see Finn.
Works out well for me.
I'm a
He's
big
very, very
target
stupid.
with my iridescent hair flowing in the wind.
He swings his club down. He gets a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it's
Okay, you take 14 bludgeoning damage.
holy
Yikes.
Whoa.
Yeah, and his after hitting you, his club glances off just continuing down, glances off the hilltop again, and creates another big gash in the ground.
Alright, it was cool the first time.
Yeah.
Gregor doesn't like that.
And now it is Gregor's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up the hill and stand, and I'm gonna make a long sword. Oh, and I've got my shield out too.
You do.
So,
Okay.
I'm gonna make a long sword strike. So I did 4. I mean plus 5, I suppose.
To hit.
9 to hit.
No.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take an action surge. So I
Yeah.
whiff at this ogre with my first strike.
Yeah.
Use action surge, and that is a 8.
That doesn't hit.
I'm so mad.
Now it's Loon's turn.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wait at his ankles.
Yeah.
Guys, Loon has 11 HP.
Oh no.
And
Yeah.
he dealt some damage. So I'm actually gonna tell Loon, telepathically, to get the heck out of Dodge.
You would rather have one of us die than a dog?
You have more HP
I would.
than my dog.
I would die for that dog. Yeah. So she
Yeah, so
she
she hides
kind
behind
of gathers what the emotion of her owner is, and is just like, dips out.
Can she see you? Yeah.
Oh, you're still invisible, aren't you?
I don't think she can get the hint.
Okay. Here, frankly,
She
the
can
ogre,
do it.
the,
She
o-
can
the
do it.
ogre is dumb as crap. So if you need to whistle to her to tell her what to do,
Well,
the ogre's just gonna be
And
like,
Loon literally saw me get smashed with a club, so she's
Yeah.
probably taking a hint like this.
Yeah.
Loon's away. Loon's gone.
Okay. Alright, get rid of it.
And it is now Megan. Drya.
I'm just gonna heal myself. Lay on hands.
For how much?
14.
Alright, it is Matt's turn.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run up, clap my hands together, and shoot a cone of fire
Yeah.
at the ogre
That's
with
why we were wizards.
Okay.
burning hands. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
12.
No! Does not beat it, so 3d6.
Yeet.
11 points of damage.
He is starting to look sad.
Starting. Oh.
Abby.
Take out my longsword. Because why the.
Get all of our long swords out.
Yeah.
All for one.
Woo!
All for one.
Except for Finn.
Yeah.
And I didn't
And fun for all.
19.
Yes.
7. So I slit him in the back of the knees, and then I give bardic inspiration to who's next.
You. You're next.
Is it me again already?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, it's
You're the next player in.
After the ogre, right?
Yep.
So it's me, Finn.
Okay, so you've got bardic inspiration. The ogre is now he's crying.
Oh.
But like rage
Blood.
crying.
Oh no.
Don't you make us feel for him?
She's no. It's definitely not.
Okay.
There's zero like empathy as you're looking. It's still fear.
He's angry crying.
And then I gave inspiration to Dawson because he's next. Correct.
Singing a little song with your sword.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I give like an impassioned speech.
Yeah.
Yes.
There will come a day when the courage of men fails. And on this day,
Yeah!
You're right, yeah!
Or the courage of elves.
No, man, I feel it.
You're part elf.
Oh wait, yeah.
In
Man.
his
Don't kill my vibe
in
here.
his ragey crying, he turns to Finn,
oh,
Uh-oh.
who's just now dealt a lot of damage.
Do it! Do it! I got 15 AC!
yeah!
And he whips out his javelin.
Oh,
which he's been
God.
holding this whole time.
Ugh.
And he just wails it at you as hard as he can.
I'm doing the Joker thing from Dark Knight. Hit me!
Oh
You roll a 10.
Yeah!
no. But plus.
His javelin does +6.
Plus 6 to it like a.
So
Yes.
he rolled a 16 to hit you.
Finn.
Alright. So Finn goes, Do it! Do it! I'm in Vit!
And
I
I'm
should have
gonna.
gone by Finn because I have protection.
You know what?
Oh, yeah. Yup.
Should I just roll my death saving throw now?
Okay.
Hey, I got you. I'm right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a healer. If you do javelin off the hill.
He goes flying into the next realm.
Been good javelin before too, by the way.
You take 10 damage.
I'm not still standing. I'm still alive.
Yeah. Either way, you wouldn't be standing because due to your stature, this javelin is the size of your waist.
Yeah.
Like you take it all in the gut, and you go.
Yeah.
You roll down the side of
Is
the
he
hill.
prone?
He's not prone.
Okay.
But he's definitely away from it.
We lost our wizard.
I don't think your spell worked.
Oh, you're alive. Good.
Well.
And now it is Gregor McConnell's turn.
Plus my bardic inspiration. 15.
Yes, that hits.
Yes!
I'm gonna use a menacing strike now, which means when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I spend a superiority dice to attempt to frighten the target, and I add it to my damage roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and damage. My total damage output is 7, but now you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. In total, he got with his modifiers, he got 2.
Okay, that fails. He is now frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's scared as crap. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of his fear is
Sight.
within sight.
Oh, that's how it is. So I'm the source of his
Yeah,
fear,
yeah.
so
Oh,
he has
cool.
disadvantage on
You can
attack
see
rolls.
Sleep on his face.
Okay,
Cool.
so he has
Yeah.
until the start of
Okay.
the next turn. So
It's now Loon's turn. I'm assuming she doesn't do anything.
No, she doesn't do it.
She's chilling next to Finn right
Oh
now.
my god,
Right?
that's
And
style.
it's now Megan.
can we take a moment to figure out how this ogre is frightened of me? What does Gregor have to do to?
You look up at this ogre after doing this attack, dealing a very nice amount of damage to him. He's in pain, and you, after much practice, the boys in the Coliseum,
Boys.
you take a swig of whatever alcohol you
Yep.
may have on you, and you belch. Like almost inhumanly loud belch. And the ogre is challenged by that. I mean, that's
Slash him
what
through the
ogres
gut.
do. And the ogre is just like, I can't do it that loud.
You are not a god!
and he's like, it's like a mix of awe and humiliation and fear, and he's just like, I don't like you.
Okay, so as my free action, I kind of. Finn, how you doing?
Look, get him!
Okay. I'm going to use Divine Smite
I bet you are.
with 19 to hit.
That hits.
15 damage.
Radiant and slashing.
Dang.
Wow.
Whoa.
Describe your kill.
You know, seeing my poor Finn traveling down the hill, and then Gregor belching.
Oh, what
Yeah.
if Raya and Finn like fell in love? It'd be so unexpected.
The height difference alone.
I'm gonna like, cause we're kind of above him.
I ship it.
I'm gonna
Whatever.
kind of jump up and stab him right in the chest
That's a good match, actually.
with my divine
Okay.
radiant sword gleaming in the night.
So with her just amazing sword, Dryad leaps up after this belching.
Yes. Gaining
Leaps up,
inspiration.
yeah, gaining inspiration.
I already had it.
She jumps towards this ogre, slams her sword directly into his heart,
Oh man.
and his heart ruptures from the force.
We can tell.
Blood shoots out of his mouth,
Oh.
Gosh.
and
Showering
she,
on me.
Oh.
and while and while holding onto this sword, she basically skateboards his corpse down the hill.
Are we inspired?
If you don't have inspiration, you take it.
Alrighty.
Just
Guys, we did it!
Stream.
And Drya,
Fire blood.
Yeah, you did.
Drya is literally drenched in gore right now.
Oh my god.
Because
My pretty hair.
the sheer amount of blood
Oh, jeez.
that shot out of his mouth
Oh.
covered her face.
Oh.
I run down the hill and I run up onto the body of the ogre where she's still standing, dripping with blood, and I embrace her.
I put my sword and shield away.
Oh my lord.
Oh. Anybody have a cloth?
And scene.
I'll have a spell for that in one level.
Yeah, freaking
Ooh.
prestidigitation.
Let me go kill some goblins.
Am I still invisible?
Yeah.
Hey, Udon, are you there?
Oh, she's
Hi
gone.
guys.
Where?
I'm here.
Hey.
That was
Okay.
nice.
Oh god,
How
yeah,
do
you
you
spent
be
that entire
invisible?
fight invisible.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are now down in the encampment.
Perception check to see what there is to look at.
Roll a perception check.
Me as well.
2.
Okay, you see.
I got
nothing. You
a,
smell onions, just kind of the distant scent of onions.
got a 25.
Okay, you see two things. One, a giant freaking pile of onions. All of these onions.
Just a pile sitting on the ground.
No, they're in a wheelbarrow. And you also see a big ol' cheese wheel.
Yes. The ultimate health potion.
And yeah, so you got a cheese wheel. You got all these
I,
onions. You finished you got your goal. You got the onions.
I take the onions, I put the cheese wheel on top of the onions, and I'm like, let's get back to Hobbit.
Yeah, they're having a party. Although I need to change
I
this
eat-
because
I
I'm
eat
really,
an onion.
really covered in
They probably have a
stuff.
they probably have a
Yeah.
stream or a river or
Yeah.
something.
And just smell. No, that was epic, but like,
Oh.
Yeah, you
Well,
smell like ogre blood.
Was it pretty?
it was it was awesome.
You know.
It was awesome.
You know,
Oh, thanks,
I'm
guys.
inspired.
drenched, blood drenched.
Dryad
Blood
needs
drenched.
to
Wash.
wash her.
Hey!
I still don't get that reference, but you guys seem to enjoy it. So, I mean, so I'm
Not
guessing we're
invisible
heading
enough.
back to town.
We are heading back to town. Oh, yeah. So nothing to loot. There's a fire and a half-eaten pony. I take the collar of the pony with the name on it that says Snuffles.
Oh,
No.
oh no.
Okay, yeah, you know what? You have it.
Josh, question. Was the half-eaten pony donkey?
Oh no!
I hereby
friendships.
cordially changed canon. It wasn't a pony.
It was a half-eaten donkey.
It was a half-eaten donkey.
No!
Monster.
Wow, it's got dark.
So we're in the Hobbit halfling village.
Yeah, mood shift. Are we still
Well, he's
covered
been
in
chatting
blood?
with some friends. And he looks up and he sees you guys. My onions! And he runs up to you guys and he embraces the wheelbarrow and he starts kissing the onion on the topmost onion and he just eats it.
He eats the onions?
No hand, just one. but he just
Don't even peel it.
engorges this onion.
Oh.
You just got weird guys.
He looks up at you guys and he says, "This is literally the only thing that I eat now. I haven't eaten in 3 days."
My
Jeez.
How is this man
Who
alive?
does the cheese wheel
Do you
belong
have a
to?
It was literally just the ogre's cheese wheel.
Oh
It's
no!
yours now.
I didn't think the ogre, like, you know, go to the store and buy his cheese.
Have you ever played Skyrim?
I don't know, they like steal it from people, you know? So I was like, if I give this back, maybe I'll get some cash
There's
money.
no one there who has cheese.
Anyone in Hobbiton want to? No one in Hobbiton sells cheese.
No one wants cheese? We'll sell
We
it.
want cheese, don't we?
We'll take our money.
He said, "Come with me to my stand."
Off.
And he
Right. Well, yeah.
wheels the wheelbarrow to a stand which is over by the inn, and he
It's
goes
like
behind it
broken.
and he pulls out this big old sack of money and he just chucks it right at your face.
Dibs! Sorry.
I slap it over to Finnegan out of the air.
I take it and compulsively count it all.
300
300
gold pieces and a wooden nickel.
Oh, 300 good ones.
This quest was not plot relevant. Let's get through it.
We're in halfling village.
Stuff.
We're in Hobbiton.
We killed the onion ogre.
We have the onions here. I start
Yep,
throwing
so-
onions.
Well, he dashes
You gave us
uncharacteristically
gold.
fast to all the onions that you have tossed
Give
and
her
like
gold.
snatches them back up. Yeah.
I'll
so-
describe the town and what's happening.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
First off, you guys have 300 gold pieces now. Yeah! Which is real neat.
I'm sniffing it.
Looking at
Has that gone into the group fund or what?
It has.
It has now.
The town. As we said before, it's basically Hobbit. It's such a quaint village. It's so lovely. There's distant
It's nighttime.
distant fluty type music coming from the distance. There's actually not a lot of people in town right now because of, you can only assume, this event that's taking place.
Yeah.
You do notice that.
Like there's an event taking place, so there's not a lot of people in town.
Yeah, well, no, it's the
all
event
open.
is a little outside of the town.
outside, okay.
Yeah, in kind of a more open area outside of. You see one person coming out of the inn and kind of closing up shop, and she's heading towards the event.
Sleep,
She's
bathe,
halfling.
beer.
Oh yeah, I'm covered in guts.
All the essentials. Somebody wash the blood off of us.
Hey, excuse me, little miss.
Yep, it's a female halfling. She turns to you and she says,
Yeah?
Oh.
Do you guys have a river?
We just.
Or a shower?
Yeah, like for civilized folks.
not been invented yet.
Big
"There's
old
a river
bucket.
right behind the inn here."
Hey, Mickey.
Oh,
Oh
That's great.
I can
Are
see that
you-
you guys are covered in blood.
Yeah, we just killed that ogre that was wrecking your village.
We
Did? Huh?
did. We did that.
We're kind of famous.
We are the chosen ones.
Yeah.
It's our
Also,
band.
You're in a
we're
band?
in a band.
We're in a band.
Yeah.
You're in a band?
We are. We'll sign
How
autographs.
have I floated this my way through the band this whole time without playing or an instrument or singing?
Haven't you? I thought you did.
No, I've not participated any
Oh,
time
man.
that you've done the band thing.
There's a party going on tonight, and we only have one musician. He's not very good.
Oh, this will not do.
Would you guys perform?
How
Our
much?
rate is 200 a show.
200 silver pieces?
Silver pieces. Silver pieces. We are civilized people. You must
We're
understand.
kind of a big deal.
We're a rural village.
Okay, how about this? 100 gold and
Isn't that 200?
Would you
It just
take
sounds-
would you take the equivalent of 100 gold in the form of 200 silver pieces?
I prefer silver anyway.
It's 25 silver for the exchange rate fee.
we'll do it.
And she's overjoyed by this, and she beckons for all of you to go. Please wash yourselves before presenting yourselves to the community.
No, we have to be covered in blood. It's our thing.
We're a rock band.
Yeah.
It's a death metal band.
Bloody dry.
Yeah. It's my own blood!
Oh, we should have kept the ogre head. Put it on the javelin.
Dang it.
Little dude, does anyone else know that was the name of your first album, Ogrehead? Okay, anyways, you've watched yourselves. You guys walk towards the sound of that one kind of bad flute.
Hey!
You're walking towards the sound of one kind of bad flute. As you approach the single flautist on stage, he sees you guys, and he's at this point he's been informed that you guys are going to be replacing him. So the sound starts getting louder and more frantic as he's trying to impress everyone, but it just gets worse.
I feel sad.
Can I cast Mage Hand to push him slowly off the stage?
You absolutely
Wait,
can.
we should ask him to be in our band.
Oh, maybe.
Why did I say something nice?
Let's do a set or two, and then we'll.
So the mage hand comes out,
Yeah.
and he sees the mage hand, and he just kind of accepts it, and it pushes. He's on a stool, so it pushes his stool off the stage, and he literally just falls over off the side, and he doesn't even try to catch himself, and he just kind of thuds on the side, and he's just looking, and he's just crying.
Udon gets up there, picks him up while he's still like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Thank you for this opening night." What's your name, kid?
Jason.
Jason! Everybody give Jason a round of applause. Thank you, Jason.
Oh, there's
And
kind
I
of
push
pitter
him.
patter applause. It's not
What
very
a-
loud.
Mostly
What an
people realizing, oh, someone was
aspiring
playing
young
music.
So you guys are all gathered. Udon has her instrument. You
Hey
have
guys.
I've gotten my magical self.
Oh.
We're gonna start playing in just a second here. We're gonna do a little sound check and set up our instruments, and then we'll play for you. Thanks for being here.
There's a DJ in the back waiting, helping you with the sound check.
Turn around to my bands. Hey bands.
Yeah.
What is the special occasion?
It's so.
Welby never told us.
Did you ask that out
Why are
loud?
you partying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, is Welby around? Can we pull him aside?
Well, he's just there in front of you
David
guys.
Bunnies.
He's eating it.
Yeah.
Well,
He's sitting on his way.
What's the occasion? Yeah, what is this?
Oh, it's Corin's birthday party.
All right, we're gonna need more info. But
how old is he?
I don't know. He's probably 30.
Alright, cool. Anyway, doesn't
And
matter.
he runs the
birthday
runs
party
the
for a
general
30-year-old?
Chill.
Oh, okay.
Alright, guys.
Store. Hey, Bilbo had a 111th birthday party.
Fair.
It was 111th birthday.
11-1.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Who wants to play what?
So what instruments? Do you have?
Okay, band. Hey, gather up.
You don't notice
So-
I'm sitting in the
It's a
front row.
Love it.
Ready to
Every
watch.
time we perform, I grab you by the lapels and I shove you up on
We
stage.
go all hands in. It's like, wait, weren't
Okay.
there 4 of us?
I quick tune my bass guitar.
I don't music.
I give it to you.
Oh, bass,
I was like,
suppose.
oh,
You
Bud.
just put your hands here and then dum 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 dum
Yeah.
dum dum.
Okay.
Feel it. Dum,
Alright.
dum, dum.
Okay.
Like your heartbeat.
Ooh, yeah, I can feel
It's
that.
in you, man. It's
Do you
in
have
you.
stage fright?
Natural beat.
No,
Screw you!
I entertain for a living. I'm a fighter.
Who wants to be on flute?
I can.
You steal Jason's flute.
I got violin because that's a much harder instrument.
Don't you have a harmonica too?
play.
Yeah, didn't
How
you
do
just
you
get a
feel about
harmonica?
A harmonica, head device, and the
I'm
violin.
gonna bless
like
you
a
with bardic
frickin-
inspiration.
Sounds great. And then I'm also gonna cast Minor Illusion to create the sound of a backup orchestra.
Dope.
Sick. All right.
Please,
Wow.
roll a performance check and do it with advantage.
Oh, kids.
That's bad. That's better.
6.
20. It's a dirty 20.
23.
17.
Okay.
I could use my inspiration.
Oh, that's good.
Please
Good.
don't.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah,
don't.
I'm using my inspiration. And I went from a 6 to a 7.
Yeah!
Oh my
But
god.
I'm getting
I can give
You
you
know
bardic
what?
inspiration
You know what?
too. We're not bad.
You know what? All the little halflings are so they're so just happy that you're there
He's trying.
and you're trying that they're just in love with you. Frankly, they kind of pick you out of the group, and they're all
Spotlight.
they kind of choose you as their favorite band member.
Do I get
All
Did
the
we get
glory.
our t-shirts already?
Okay, guys. Okay, gather up.
Thank you. We're selling
Yeah.
merch in the lobby.
Hey, we haven't even played anything yet.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry,
guys,
sorry.
guys,
Sorry.
focus
say
up.
that before we start? Oh, we're done.
Hands in.
Oh.
Hands in. Okay, here's what you're gonna just follow my lead. No. We're just gonna feel the music. Okay, maybe the chosen one. Alright, everybody. Hey, I'm Udon Jadon here on violin, and this is my band, Maybe the Chosen Ones. We're a big deal in places with more than 10 people living in their town. Hey! Alright, this is our first jam called Poppy Anniversary Ale.
I know what you're
The
thinking.
halfling in the front row drinking one right now just goes, huh? Doesn't make the connection.
Happy birthday, Corin! This is for you, man.
And Corin is just like, dude, I love this song. I haven't heard this song in years.
This is a bob.
Bum, bum, bum,
Just-
bum, bum.
I'm also dancing as I play. Hey, we got really high. Wait, we got paid in advance, right? No, we didn't.
You did not.
Udon.
Flash
starts
forward to the end of the concert.
Wait, she was gonna sing. She was gonna sing.
No, I wasn't gonna
Abby,
sing.
sing.
I was gonna say
Your
Abby
music-
sings something, and then it's
Your musical theater is sing now.
Sing for me.
No, thanks.
You're welcome.
Everyone's
Thank
clapping.
you.
Everyone's
Good night,
clapping.
Connecticut.
Corin is
Sorry
like
It's like
impressed.
Oh.
And he's like, wow,
We should
crying.
have gone
Oh,
through
you
the
got
crowd
it.
to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Udon totally did. She seductively like,
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Yeah.
He like flirts with him a lot, actually. Like
Aw.
he's like cute for a halfling.
Gregor's
Aw.
jealous.
I'm about to follow, like I think this is something we all do, and then I go, oh. I read that wrong, sorry.
Well, you're short. You can fit in with them.
Yeah.
All right,
Finally,
I
my
disappeared
people.
in the crowd of halflings.
Yeah.
An elderly halfling woman who starts dancing with you.
So, we party all night.
Okay, then we get our money.
Yeah.
And
So
another.
as this is happening, or after this has happened, the mayor of the town in like a top hat, he's got a handlebar mustache, and he hands you a bag of 200 silver coins, and he says,
Hey.
"Here's everything the town has."
What?
It's that
You guys are an isolated economy. You'll be fine.
And yet, Welby had 300 gold.
I look to Dry and I'm like, hey, if you feel like you've been less noticed and that Udon's gotten you the attention, I just want you to know I'm here.
Actually, I've had like 20 halflings ask to dance with me. So, I feel bad. I think I should dance with all of them. Might take a while though.
Did anyone ask to dance with you? Well, other than that old one.
I don't remember everything's so great all the time, and I leave.
That's alright. I have a long lost love who might be dead that I can think about in silence on the roof tonight.
I feel like we're just gonna like long rest
Okay,
at the party.
so we
just
take
passed out.
So,
Yeah.
Our money. Thank you for the money.
the halfling woman who was locking up the inn, the party's now over. It's like 3 in the morning.
It's the after party.
I wanna go dance with Jason. I feel bad for him.
Jason's
I was
son.
flirting before with Corin. Okay, now we're going to bed.
Yeah.
So the halfling woman who introduces herself as Bree, she thanks you guys profusely for performing, and she
Not so loud. Ow.
and she guides you all in your drunkenness to the inn, and she gives you free rooms for the night.
Except Dry, who probably isn't affected by the alcohol, but she's like loopy tired, so she's basically drunk.
I am affected by the alcohol, and I kiss Bree on the cheek. Because Udon gets pretty affectionate with strangers when
Bree
she's
like reaches out,
Oh.
and she's really short, so she like touches your butt.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, stop it! I better get a free room tonight.
You were gonna get a free room anyways.
I'm also very drunk, so I'm digging in my coin purse. What is it? 35%? 20?
Take the money,
what
man,
is?
we need it!
She doesn't want to tip you, so I'm not going to. It's her fault, not mine.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna go sleep. Bye.
Are you
I'm
lonely?
going to do the order.
Are you
I
lonesome?
forgot you don't really. Bree, are you as lonely as I am?
And you're like super.
Bree likes
You're like
me.
super. You're like.
We don't know if she only likes women
She
yet.
smacked my booty.
She might want to smack mine.
That was more of an accident. I have no stake in this except as a ref.
Bree, I am so sad and lonely, and I haven't touched a woman in so long. But you look so cute, and I just want to talk to you.
Bree,
Cuddle you.
she pulls out of her pocket a handful of powder, which she quickly blows in your face, and it's sleeping powder. It's knocks you right out.
I fall asleep on the tap room floor.
Yeah, God.
And
Wait, there's
they're too drunk, and she's too small to carry you to your room, so everybody just leaves you.
Like when Andre the Giant fell asleep in the bar and they put the caution tape around.
I take my cloak of protection and I just like put it on him like nice and cute, but it kind of like is sort of half on him.
But there's very little bit of vomit on there. Bree, I can promise you for a very modest fee, we will never come back to your humble village.
No.
Okay.
Good night.
And yeah, so you guys are sober enough to make it to your rooms.
And
We should roll for that.
In my dream, I dream I'm the Bachelor, and Udon, and Drya, and Calalay, and Bree all do like the runway thing.
Point of order.
I have to pick one to give a rose to, and the whole dream
Final
is
rose.
like me being stressed about which
Yeah.
one to pick.
and Finn is the producer going, we gotta cut to commercial, make your decision.
What's his
5,
name?
4, 3.
I'm like, but I just. I'm so. You're also like. I feel so authentic with all of you. I just love so much. I want to take you all home to my family. But then I like obviously. But then it all.
The home visit.
The peripherals of the dream all go dark, and like everything focuses in on Calalay, and it's like no matter how much I might feel about everyone else.
Aww.
Anyway.
Crush. Well, so Drya pops back and she's in the middle of the kind of town center where the tavern doors.
Which is it morning already?
Yeah, it is.
Does anyone else have dreams?
Oh, unless anyone had cool story stuff.
I had a dream about riding a horse across the entire continent until it turns its 3 heads towards me, and it has each face is a member of the party, and then it attacks me and I wake up.
I don't usually dream because of my condition.
Drya's, well, because when she's in the aura, she can technically still see our world. So she's just kind of like checking in, you guys, making sure you're okay, and then just kind of wanders around the town.
So morning comes.
Can I be at the tavern just like talking to Bree, just like chatting over coffee?
And I wake up, what do you do? I get off, I stand up off the floor, the wooden floor.
Oh yeah, you're on the floor. That's right.
Oh. I look up, and you're talking
Minus
with
1
me.
HP.
Yeah.
Which is like a really, like evocative, homey experience. Like when you're a kid and you wake up and like, if you ever like woke up and went downstairs and
And
like
then
mom and dad
breakfast.
were awake and having a civil conversation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry thinking about it. 'Cause- anyway, but yeah, like just that people are there that they bring and like they let you wander into their world.
And I will say, you know, it's been, you guys have been on the road together. You were kind of abruptly taken from the life you were used to in Dashred, and this kind of, it's almost like every day, you kind of have a new revelation of family, and it's kind of just been increasingly more compelling to you, and you're kind of almost reliving experiences and sensations that you kind of forgot that you had experienced at some point in your life.
To wake up
And so-
and see a friend.
Yeah.
Like
And
a
so
brave, powerful, beautiful
Yeah.
friend. Like that I know I'm gonna share a day, the coming day with is.
Yeah, and so there's kind of, I think this morning specifically, even though you're like in pain from sleeping on the
And
hardwood floor all
over
night,
and my body's like, yes.
and You have the world's most pounding hangover. You wake up and as your vision clears and you see that and you hear that and you smell the coffee and
Which I ordered.
Yep.
Well, I feel like Dry would turn around, see you're awake, and hand you a cup of coffee.
So, and I think for the first time, maybe even if it's just somewhere in the back of your head, for the first time since you guys have been traveling together, you look up and you see Drya and this experience, and it's almost like you see family for the first time in a long time, and you kind of. It's a really powerful experience for Gregor.
If I may, I wrote a morning routine that I wanted to follow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
So, I take the coffee, you guys are talking and I don't interrupt, but I ask if I can. I get an actual room, since I fell asleep on the floor.
Oh, you did take a.
I dunk my head in a bucket of water. I pomade my hair in the mirror. Into the blonde fade. I scratch my red beard and look for any leftover food or whatever to get it out, clean it out, oil it up. I lay out my clothes and my armor and weapons on the bed, and I look at it. My splint mail is chinked and rent and rusting. There's pieces missing. My leather overcoat is ragged and slashed, and it was once black, but now it is gray and weird off blue.
Bruise?
A bruise. It's bruise colored in places and stuff, and it's weathered and stained with mud and ale and coffee and blood. And I look at this, just my old mercenary traveling armor, and I dream of a suit of armor, of gleaming plate mail. And I think of Narcissus in his great house, where my father served as a knight, and all the suits of armor belonging to the knights of that house, and I never got mine, and I grimace, and I think, soon I will claim what is due me. And then I assess my weapons and just how I don't have a real personal connection to any of them, and they're just tools. But it would be fun to have a Gregor sword or something. But anyway, so that's what I do. I am in my just normal clothes looking at all my armor splayed over the bed.
I'm still sleeping. Oh yeah. I'm gonna wake up Udan. Oh John, I almost forgot about you.
I come in my plain clothes, sword drawn. Who forgot about her?
Well, it was Finn.
Hey guys. Remember, I've just woken up.
I'm at the bar.
So even if you forgot about me, just keep it quiet.
Oh yeah.
Keep it chill.
The bar's probably really short for us.
No. It's to accommodate all sorts of travelers and visitors. The bar is way too tall for halflings.
Oh.
Sad.
Morning.
She's just got a big stool that she climbs up on.
I throw my sword back in my room, I rub your bald head, and I walk downstairs, see Finn again, and sit down next to him.
Udan, we
You
have
get
to
bardic
save
inspiration
the
when
world.
you rub my bald head.
Yes.
Not even on purpose. That just happens.
It's an effect.
Yeah. Rubbing a statue's toes.
Yep. Okay.
Hey,
We gotta save the world, Udan.
can I have a cup of coffee first?
Well, yeah. That would probably help, wouldn't it?
Yes, please.
Coffee. Udan,
Maybe
Dry's
some,
just ran downstairs.
Maybe some eggs.
She's gone. Dry's gone.
Yeah. And I'm talking to Bree and saying, do you do this for everyone's birthday? Because I can ditch these three. Just stay here.
Oh, I'm interested in
They
this.
must be a soul
I'm
left.
interested in this. Gregor's got his coffee and he's like, is my boy about to
I don't realize he's listening.
We do it for the families the oldest families in town. Not everybody. Just kind of the ones who matter.
Okay.
Like the pagans.
Popular.
Well, that's cool. Yeah.
If you're popular.
I'll have some eggs.
Hey, you got coffee, right?
You've been drinking coffee.
That's right. Maybe that's why I'm hyper. I need more for my friend. She's upstairs. She's not really awake.
No, I came down.
Oh, there she is. Hey.
She's fine.
Coffee.
I mean, she was nice.
Yeah, I tried. You get really, really hard.
I know.
It was kind of hard.
I know.
Hey, Bree.
Life is hard.
It is. What?
Do you like him?
I'm engrossed in my eggs. I'm eating. I'm stuffing my face.
She winks at you, and then with the other eye, she winks at Matt.
And I make eye contact. I've got a little bit in my hair somehow.
Good, you've got this in the bag.
Oh, what? Oh.
She's totally into you.
Hey.
But she starts giggling because it totally sounds like you just said eggs, and a little bit of eggs just falls out of your mouth.
Yep.
They like each other.
Oh, magical moment! I think there's a dream that I kissed her last night. We've all been there, right?
No, I just touched you.
My gosh.
What did you think of it? Did you kiss a girl and you liked it?
I didn't like it. I didn't hate it. It just was, you know?
Oh yeah.
And you're like, I'm just here in this place, in this reality.
I vibe with that.
Time for bed.
As this is going on,
No, Joshua.
Thank you, DM.
as this is going on,
the royal DM's here.
Finn,
Oh darn.
Finn, you feel in the satchel that you have kind of everybody's stuff in.
Yeah.
You feel kind of some movement and clattering, and when you investigate this, you see the two gemstones that you guys have collected.
Yep.
The two rocks, and they're kind of glowing a little bit and kind of clattering together, almost like.
Like those rattlesnake magnets?
No, almost like this is the first time that these stones have been near each other in a long time, and they're part of the same thing, so they're reacting to each other.
Dryad. How's your memory right now? Is this supposed to happen?
Well, we need them to get into the temple to cleanse it.
Which? I consult my
Wait,
campy
you
head
have
map.
this-
We're not far from.
You have the scale, right? The other scale?
Yeah. I dig through my
Do
pockets.
not lose that. That's important.
Okay. There's a little bit of lint stuck to it. I just kind of like spit
Also,
and shine it
just
off.
for a reminder, which I always forget about, if you're holding a scale, you can cast fear once a day on one creature. So they're afraid of you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so if you're holding a dragon scale of light,
Fear. Is that going to be a spell I have in here?
yeah, it would be
And-
like a once a day spell.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Or it's in the back of the player's handbook too.
Okay. I'll just look that up. That doesn't sound like a wizard spell.
You might have it. I mean, but it's only on an undead or a fiend you can use it on,
Oh, okay, got it.
Creatures of the dark.
because the light. Well, he said we're close to it, right?
We should ask for directions, see if we can get some of this done.
While we're here, you know.
Bree, I remember trying to give you money. Can I have it back?
You didn't give me any money. Ask her.
Of course.
Being all prudish.
Bree, the Elon Temple is north of you. Half a day's journey, am I right? Thank you.
Oh god, I forgot
What?
She's making
her voice.
Hey,
I'm a 23-year-old man trying to sound like a halfling woman.
Oh!
tell Corin I said,
Ooh.
see you around, I guess.
You should come
You know,
see me.
He said the same thing to tell you, but you were sober.
Oh. You know, he had really great hair. I will say that. It's really
I
cool.
don't like the way these half-elves are treating my girls.
Halflings. She tells you that yes, the Elon Temple is about a half a day north of you guys.
Wish we had horses.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
How do we get them again?
We gotta-
You have to go back to
bring the
Swallow.
gypsy gem back
Yeah,
to
we have to
Swallow.
bring back a thing
Which
we
is
have.
way far away from you guys.
Alright.
Guys, if we can get some horses to travel there quicker. Oh.
I do say we go to this temple and we
go
find
there?
a stone.
Let's do it.
Okay, so yeah, it's morning. As you guys exit the town on the north side, you see a little halfling girl, a child, and she's kind of sitting on a rock, kind of separate from me, and she's drawing in the sand. She's humming a melody which you guys find off-putting to listen to.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I want to see what, like, if she is what she appears to be. Nope. All right. Yeah, 7.
Okay, and just to describe exactly how like off-putting this is, think the Pirates of the Caribbean trailer with the kids singing "Yo ho, yo ho." She's humming this song and she's drawing in the sand, and she's drawing this just kind of bizarre, shapeless pattern. And she looks up at you guys and she says, the maze, the scary place.
Lots of dangers in the maze. But money too.
Can I stab her?
Udon.
Hold on.
Udon takes out a piece of parchment and copies down the strange markings she's doing.
Oh, you clever bastard.
I don't know if that will do anything, but I was like, just in case.
Some alarm bells.
So she doesn't touch the drawings. She gets up and she walks away. And she rounds the corner. And the humming stops.
How much you want to bet that's a creepy old man who just disguised himself as a little girl? Oh my god!
my God.
I feel like bugs are crawling over.
Or rats.
But Udon, you did draw the whole
I drew the
thing.
whole thing.
I chase her after her and look around the corner.
And I check in with my friends to make sure it looks like she drew it.
Okay.
The way she drew it.
You know what, honestly, you're just copying it down. You're an artist. I'm gonna give you that. You got the whole thing drawn perfectly.
This could be something awesome
you-
or absolutely nothing.
You run around the corner. She's gone. There's no indication that she was there. There were no footprint. There's nothing.
I'm looking for a maze. Because I heard money.
We're at the place? Where are we?
We're leaving the village.
We're leaving.
We're leaving
still-
the
Okay, north towards the
Okay.
temple.
Did we just leave?
That didn't feel very good, guys. That little girl was a little off.
Can't be that much worse than an ogre. What have we got to lose? Come on.
So you guys
Head north.
head north and you travel for half a day. It is high when you arrive.
We get to the temple.
As the sun is high directly overhead, you see towering above you a massive wall. And there's this insane structure with walls that reach to the clouds.
Oh jeez.
They are insanely high walls.
I don't remember that.
And right,
Been here, Gregor?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Gregor, what is this place? I've never heard of anything like this.
It's a temple. The walls must be a product of the most recent administration.
Oh my god.
I don't.
The darkness.
We're gonna make a dohi pay for it.
I never.
I thought that's where you were going with that.
I've never been to this temple myself, though I've heard stories of it.
It's kind of seeping in darkness.
They said the walls were as high as an elephant. But this is clearly taller, so...
a fantasy elephant.
An Oliphant's eye. Yes.
So you guys look up and you see right like perfectly center in this wall that's facing you a tall door. It's about 25 feet tall, about 15 feet wide, and there is just kind of a black mist pouring out of it. And as you guys see this, Finn, you those stones that were in your satchel, just freaking going nuts. They are clamoring around and clacking together, full on egg-shaped magnet, whatever those are.
Yeah. The rattlesnake eggs.
Jaya draws her sword and takes out her shield. Her face gets a little more stern and she just strides forward through the door.
Wait,
It's just an opening.
Oh, full speed ahead, gang. Maybe we are the chosen ones.